If you're still on the hunt for some great truly wireless earphones on a budget in 2021, the Creative Outlier Air V2s might just be the perfect pick for you. Let's find out why in this review and unboxing. Spoiler alert, they've got bass. What's up guys, welcome back to Tech It Easy. So Creative have reached out to me again to review their Outlier Air V2s. A pair of budget, truly wireless earphones coming in at just £55. And well, I couldn't really resist. So the big question here is, how do they fare against the Soundpeats Sonic, which are currently my top picks in 2021 for the best budget wireless earphones? Let's take a look. So first things first, the unboxing. Really cool, very well thought out, and straight away the design of the earphones has caught my eye, and we'll talk a little bit more about them later on. I mean, what else are we going to talk about in a wireless earphone review? Inside the box we of course get the case, earphones themselves, and a USB-C cable to charge the case. No wireless charging on this case though, which is a bit of a shame, but not something I really expect, especially at this price point. So going back to the earphones and the case, the design is really quite unique. Admittedly, the earphones do look quite chunky, but nothing really in comparison to other truly wireless earphones, and I'm thinking things like the Bose earphones that came out a couple of years ago. They might be what you call average. The materials feel quite hardy and sturdy, they don't feel cheap by any means, and I'm loving the blue colour here. It's a little bit more exciting than the usual black and white colour options you get. They also have a really nice minimal logo printed on the side, and I do rather enjoy that. Now for the case. Aside from doing non-important things like charging your earphones and keeping them safe, it's incredibly fun to play with. No, but seriously, I really do enjoy the case. I think it's a bit unique and it sort of breaks away from what we usually see on truly wireless earbuds. Also, a really nice touch is the left and right earbud indicators on the back of the case. That should show you if each earbud is charged. And then you have another indicator in the middle, which is the overall case charge. I'm really digging that, and it all seems really well thought out, I have to say. And it might be worth mentioning the battery life at this point. So in total, you're gonna get 34 hours of playback time, which is pretty huge in comparison to other truly wireless earphones on the market at the moment, even the flagship ones. That's 35 hours as a whole, but you actually get 12 hours playback time from the earbuds themselves, which is actually really important. Again, that rivals a lot of flagship truly wireless earphones at the moment, and a lot of the budget ones, putting these above the rest. And if you are looking to upgrade from their previous version, that is a 13% rise in battery life from their predecessors. So the important part, how do they sound? Let's give them a try. So first thing I'm noticing is there's a little blue indicator when I slide it out, and that is the earphones in pairing mode. So I'm just gonna chuck one in my ear, it's the left one. Now I'm gonna pair it to my phone. So on the phone, it's gonna come up as... So on your phone, it's gonna come up as Creative Outlier Air V2. Gonna click connect. Wow, that is the best robot voice I've ever heard on truly wireless earphones, no joke. Bit upset that the battery indicators and connecting indicators aren't quite as bright as the Soundpeats Sonic. It's not really something that's gonna matter to many people, or if anyone, just something I'm noticing, but great job on the robot voice. Okay, so I'm gonna whack on a tune. Might help if I put the other earphone in as well. Also gonna change the song. Not bad. Quite crisp. It doesn't have the same sort of clarity that I say have from my Sony earphones, but one thing that I am noticing, these have got bass. Probably the best bass I've heard on any truly wireless earphones, and that's saying a lot. It really is deep and rich. Another common complaint I get about truly wireless earphones is that they're not loud enough. These also get really loud. Again, especially compared to other earphones such as the Soundpeats Sonic, and probably even my Sony ones again. I would show you them in my ear, but as I mentioned in my Soundpeats Sonic video, the UK barbershops have still been closed, so I've been struggling with my hair a bit, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, the sound is really quite impressive. It's definitely not the best sounding pair of truly wireless earphones I've ever heard, but it does have some things that make them stand out above the rest. I don't think balance is something that shouts out to me here, but those features such as a heavy bass is something that I know a lot of you are going to be looking for. Really, really good though, especially considering the price point. The sound quality is not bad by any means. These are a good sounding pair of earphones. Another thing I'm noticing is the noise isolation. Now, I've got quite a busy road outside my house and I'm really not hearing anything. And surprisingly, I couldn't even hear my girlfriend asking me to come and do the dishes. So yeah, there's a big selling point there. In case you are new here, noise isolation is not the same as noise cancellation. That's just how well the sort of earphones themselves keep the sound out. And it is worth mentioning that these do not have noise cancellation. And I really wouldn't expect them to have noise cancellation at this price point. Usually we see a sort of cheap attempt, and in the end it's not really worth having it anyway. What these do have though is a built-in microphone, so you can take calls on these and use your assistant if needs be. Honestly, a pretty solid setup for barely £50. I'm really digging these earphones and I think they're going to be something that I'm going to be using a lot in the future. Couple of other things, the Creative Outlier Air V2s are sweat and water resistant. No, you obviously can't go swimming with them, but you should be okay if you get caught out in the rain, and you can take them to the gym with you. They also feature Bluetooth 5.0, which is pretty nice and up to date. And then we do actually have touch controls, which I was going to talk a little about. Now, they do work, but I didn't find them too intuitive. In fact, I don't really like touch controls on truly wireless earphones anyway. Most of the time they annoy me and I only ever really use them for pausing music. For that, they did work fine, but I did find it a little bit fiddly, but not something that's upset me too much. So that was a quick look at the Creative Outlier Air V2s. As always, do let me know in the comments section what you thought of them. They're definitely a good competitor for the Soundpeats Sonic I was talking about earlier. Do they steal the crown for my top budget pick of 2021? It's a tough one. I mean, they are a little bit more expensive, but for bass addicts out there, these might be the ones for you. Also, we do have the design. I do actually prefer the design of these over the Soundpeats Sonic, so there is that to consider as well. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Do check out my other videos on the channel if you're looking for some wireless earphones. And if you want to join the community, do check out my Discord. There will be a link down in the description. Anyway, that's it from me today. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.